Okay, it's late. I've been thinking about this video for several nights now. My daughter, who I'm adopting, is 14 years old and went into foster care when she was 9. And she said, "Hey Mom, come watch The Fosters with me." And The Fosters is a TV show about foster children. And so I went and watched this show with her called The Fosters. And in the show, it's just unnerving when you see these kids. You've got kids that are coming out of juvie. You've got kids in this show that are transgender. You've got kids that are wanting to leave because they want to be on their own, and they want what is it called when they seek their own independence before they're 18 years old. And it's like, I'm talking about the show The Fosters, and I'm talking about in life when we see things where we just go, I don't want to see this. I don't even want to know. Like, it disturbs me because it makes me uncomfortable, and it disturbs me because I started weeping uncontrollably. And it made me think about this whole thing about foster children and children that don't have families. And I've heard it said that if each church in the United States, if each church, we have lots of churches in the United States, took one child from foster care, we wouldn't have any children in foster care. And this really messes me up. You know, and I looked at my daughter, who's 14, and like I said, been in foster care since she was 9. I said, "Babe, doesn't this upset you? Doesn't this bother you?" She's like, No, Mom. It's just the way it is. That's how it is, Mom. Yeah, they treat us like we're just animals. They just treat us like we're luggage, you know. And I'm like, and I just was weeping, and I didn't want to watch it because it provoked me. It upset me to the point of weeping. You know, like, do I need to have my best life now? Do I need to have more stuff and a better car and more vacation? Or do I want to do whatever I can, like my pastor always brings up the movie Schindler's List, do whatever I can to help another person, to save another soul. I'm not saying everybody's called to be a foster parent. I'm not saying everybody's called to have this same kind of destiny or calling, taking in children, but everybody can give financially, even if it's a couple dollars, or everybody can give time to CASA or other programs, Big Brother, Big Sister, that will help these kids, you know, because when I saw my daughter, the one that I'm adopting, I wasn't thinking, oh, it's a great time to adopt. Let me adopt a kid. You know, let me adopt a 14-year-old. It's not like I don't have 4 children already and I'm working nonstop. Let me be cool. No, I didn't think that, but the Lord broke my heart. She was the first child I saw that day walking into the facility, and I just started weeping, and I just went, oh Jesus, they just want a family, they just want love. And I spent all my time talking to other kids, and at the end of the day, I ended up sitting next to her, the same child that I saw, the first child I saw that day. She was the last child I saw that day, and I just went, this is my daughter. And so I said to God, I said, you know, God, this isn't a good time. I've been through a lot. I've had a hip replacement, a knee replacement. I've, you know, I don't want to tell people, but I've been divorced, and it's not a good time for me. I'm a mess. You know, I'm working all the time, and I just heard this whisper of, but it's a good time for her. You know, it's very inconvenient for me, and it's very expensive, and it's very time consuming, but the reality is, she is so much more valuable than my comfort and my time and my money. And you know, as I see my kids grow in relationship with her, and I see her progress towards healing and confidence and hope, I just say, Lord, I'm going to love her, and I'm going to just pray that others get a hold of this reality that, the Bible said we take care of the widow and the orphan, and that we as a church really take this seriously. If each of us just did something, either provided time or money or even adopted children, we're going to change the world. We're not going to get any glory from it. We're not going to get patted on the back. We're not going to make money off of it. But we will have an eternal reward and an eternal joy knowing that we invested in something that was worth investing in. So yeah, I didn't want to watch the show. I kept crying. I was seriously gasping and heaving and my daughter's like, Mom, are you okay? Mom, what's up? And I'm like, babe, doesn't this upset you? She goes, that's how it is, Mom. That's how it is. That's how it is. They don't care about us. And I'm like, how can they not care about you? So anyway, yeah, it hurts, but if I've provoked you or reminded you of something that you've thought about in helping kids in foster care and adopting, then I hope I provoked you. I hope it disturbed you, because I was disturbed. I was disturbed out of my comfort level. And I just said, God, if you've called me to it, you'll get me through it. And if you feel that, then the same will happen to you. He will get you through it. So I hope that some of you are uncomfortably inspired. Have a good night.